Hey YouTube, how's it going out there in YouTube land? Yeah, times are crazy. What is it? March 15th, I believe, 2023. Just in case in the future this video is seen by somebody and they want to know the date. So yeah, let me just gab at you here for a second. Are you guys up on the AI GBT? I don't know if it's an app or what, but people are super excited about this shit. To me, it's just another step towards transhumanism. You can use these apps and say you want to do some presentation for work. You just type in there that you want it to type up whatever it is for you, as if a professional in that field was doing it. So it's like the dumbing down of our species. I knew when I saw, the ads go up all the time for this app that you use for school or whatever, that corrects all your spelling and tells you how to say things in a more productive way. But to me, that's just another form of censorship, and one of the reasons that I made this channel in the first place. So this AI GBT thing, people love it. It makes you sound smart. You take credit for stuff that isn't yours. It makes you look like a pro or whatever in whatever field. And people are hell on its D about it and think it's awesome. And God, what's the name of that other app? But anyway, obviously those of us in the loop know that most of school and college is a fucking joke. It's programming, teaching you not to think for yourself. And the lack of morality right now, this is not sustainable. Anybody want to go off grid? I live in a tiny town. I'd sell my house in a heartbeat and move off grid. I've been shopping for about, different states and stuff. I almost moved to Maine at one point. Good prices there, but now I'm sort of waiting for the housing crash to see what that shows or whatever. But I think you have to be able to feed yourself and do you at this point, and doing it alone isn't really honey, just wait a minute. It just isn't sustainable the way we're living. When the children are just a commodity and the average person thinks it's a conspiracy theorist thing, that everything rolls back to child trafficking, including the Ohio thing, those companies in charge of all the accident and the lab that will no longer do, I think it's LabCorp or something, won't do tests on the blood anymore. So isn't that interesting? That stops, and the companies that own that, everything rolls back to trafficking, Epstein stuff, all like that. And I don't even think that fucker's dead, y'all. I think that they just have somebody else in there that they croak, and then those people just move somewhere else, and who knows, get downloaded into another body or just live on their islands or whatever. Who's on Epstein Island now, by the way? Like, we know there's all that underground shit going on. Who owns it now? Like, that's not in the news, right? So, yeah, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I just thought I would just enjoy this ride as the whole fucking shit show rolls along its merry way. If the children no longer matter, we're done for. If there's not morality, we're done for. It's just a matter of time. And if the earth is a living creature, which I believe it is, then it's just a matter of time before Mother Earth, androgynous Earth, whatever it is, Earth, Father Earth, decides to just say, fuck it, I don't know. People just seem to be just going to McDonald's, feeding their kids crap, just going to work thinking that if you work harder and harder and harder, you deserve more than other people. If you happen to get lucky with your job, that your 401ks are safe, your millions in the bank are safe, all that stuff. I don't think it is. I think that I got a thing from my bank, an email saying, I'm with a credit union, and I got a message saying, oh, don't worry, this doesn't affect your banking or whatever. Even if you're a prepper, there's only so much you can do because the hungry hordes are going to come for you. And then if it's not the hungry hordes, it will be the so-called controllers, governments, whatever you want to call them, their corporations. They're not going to let you just kick back and be happy and be sovereign. So not to live in fear, not to live in fear, y'all. Maybe some of us are here to observe, not absorb. We're witnesses here to not be afraid of the other side. I've had near-death experiences. I know it's natural for people to fight the death moment. I know I will, and do the best of my abilities, but not at the expense of my starving neighbors or whatever. You really want to live in that world, y'all? I don't know. If you haven't lived in a third world country and see how it is when people are complacent to what it's like when you live that way, I don't think you can really understand. Or like a ghetto in America or whatever, like when it's just a sense of desperation all the time. I don't think people really realize how bad it can get. And apathy is the thing that's destroying us, and lack of morality. So, yeah, again, anybody out there want to go off grid together out in the middle of fucking nowhere? I would love to. I'd sell my house in a heartbeat and move. I really would. I'm just like everybody else. I'm like on this hamster wheel, doing what I do, trying to keep up with taxes and pay the bills. Another week, another month, another year fucking slips on by, and been studying. I had my house on the market at one point, was going to move to Maine, but that plan didn't work out. The prices were wonderful, but the weather is brutal, y'all Mainers up there. Holy shit, man. I wouldn't be going anywhere for probably 3-4 months, and that'd be fine by me. I'm an artist. I would love that downtime to just live, and yeah. But I'd rather be someplace a little warmer. I'm in Washington State, and the taxes and the politics and all that is pretty crazy here. Yeah. I'm overwhelmed, honestly. Like, every day I hear a new thing, and how people are just so complacent about it. I'm baffled. So if you're baffled too, you're not alone. You're not alone. Been watching that Twisted Luck Truth guy. It's just raining down magnetic bullshit down on Florida. While you're sleeping at night, and they're saying it's pollen, but it's not, because this dude in his videos, check him out, you run a magnet along the stuff that he's scraped off his car, and it's magnetic. So I don't know what the hell it is. I believe there's shit going on that's been going on for a long time, and they're just trying to hide it for as long as possible, so that the regular people just keep going to work and don't really worry about stuff and stack up whatever it is for whoever's going to take over this realm, the new founding fathers or whatever. But basically, it's a lack of morality, and I think it's really hard even just for the average person to speak up. You pop your head up a little bit, it gets pounded back down. And yeah, I really just wanted to give I started this channel to speak up, and it's all so overwhelming, and there's so many videos out there proving what the hell is going on, the corporations and things that are sustaining human trafficking, drug trade, all this stuff to break everything down, and it just keeps going. So looks like I might have a client walking in. I'm on a little break waiting for my my last appointment of the day. But if you're feeling down out there and you just don't know what to think, no, you're not alone. We're in it. Maybe this is just the test of tests for our soul, to see if you become apathetic, to see if you lack the courage to speak up and speak out about it, And if you're just going to kick back and wait for the shit show to happen instead of prepare to the best of your ability, it's something. It's something to put in a garden, to raise critters, whatever. And I know those of us working so much, it's hard trying to figure out how much to take on that you can maintain while you're still going to work. And that's why I'd like to go off grid and make a sustainable lifestyle that way, with making just enough money, maybe renting cabins or whatever, to be able to pay the property taxes and yeah, the insurance or whatever, like to keep the critters fed and all like that. And that's been my dream. I've said that since the beginning of this YouTube channel, that that's what I'd like to do. So yeah, if you're a cool person, reach out. Let's get to know each other, see if we're a match to do something like that. I know I'm hardworking. I'm not good at building stuff, but could learn, and I'm not mechanical, but I do grow things. I'm great with animals. I can. I know a little bit about medicines. I've got stuff to put in the mix if it's something that we're doing jointly or whatever. All right. Looks like I got somebody coming in here. Peace, y'all. Hang in there. One love.